So I'm going to redo the more on Virgos video because that cut off. It was supposed to be like 9 minutes and 20 seconds long, so yeah. I don't have my book with me. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm just going to read something because I like novirana.com because it's kind of cool. So let's go, like, I don't know. So this is what it says. I'm like dying from a cold. Virgo is the sixth sign of the zodiac and heralds the end of summer and nearing of the harvest. The origin of its name has become lost over time, but among European and Middle Eastern mythology, Virgo has always been a symbol of fertility and representation of the production of crops. Even in prehistoric times, this zodiac sign was perceived as both a mother and a virgin. According to some astrological sources, Virgo's original symbol was the Sphinx, a mythological poser of riddles, and indeed those governed by a Virgo are prone to question, turning inward in order to seek larger meanings about causes and purposes in life. Some sources maintain that Virgo began as the Great Mother, a Sumerian corn goddess, while in Egypt she was Nidaba, goddess of grain whose harvest began while the moon was in her constellation. In medieval times, Virgo was associated with the Virgin Mary. However, in most depictions, Virgo holds sheaves of wheat on an ear of corn, emphasizing her role as goddess of fertility and agriculture. So yeah, that's what it says about that. Also known as a sign of craftsman or critic, Virgo is negative in polarity, as in our Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. The general characteristics of negative signs lean toward introversions and prefer to draw upon personal resources rather than look for external stimuli. Such individuals are naturally more receptive, sensitive, and nurturing than the zodiac sign of positive polarity. Those are Gemini, Aries, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. However, negative signs are also likely to be more cautious, retiring, and standoffish than their positive counterparts, with a tendency to keep personal feelings under tight control. And I'm not going to read that because Taurus isn't important. The opposite sign to Virgo is Pisces. From Pisces, Virgo can learn to let go and swim with the current, freely utilizing the inherent fertile imagination. Thus, can Virgo natives learn to accept human imperfections? I have no idea. Positive traits: modest, shy, meticulous, tidy, reliable, practical, diligent, analytical, and intelligent. Negative traits: fussy, hypocritical, harsh, conservative, overly fastidious, which means they're like overly cleanliness. They can't stand disgusting things. Overly conventional, finicky, a perfectionist, and a worrier. Likes, lists, hygiene, order, detail, precision, wholesomeness, health, foods, and perfection. I don't know. Dislikes: squalor, uncertainty, health hazards, sloppy workers, and anything undeemed to be sordid. I don't know. Spiritual goal: to learn to discriminate between destructive criticism and simple wisdom. Spiritual correspondence: the virtues. Apostle Philip, Prophet Micah. Anatomy rules the hands, abdomen, intestine, spleen, and central nervous system. Corresponding tarot card: the Hermit. Associated countries: Brazil, Switzerland, Turkey, Greece, Uruguay, and the West Indies. Associated cities: Athens, Corinth, Paris, Boston, and Heidelberg. Animals: all domestic animals and solitary animals. Watchword: service, keynote: purity, physical manifestation, crystallization, mental manifestation, discrimination. Motto: I wish to give, quote, I analyze. Very weird. Now we shall go with the physical experience or appearance of Virgo. Those who are born under the jurisdiction of Virgo are usually graceful and charming with well-proportioned figures. As a general rule, Virgo subjects are of average height or a little above. although some may be below average. The head is generally roundish in shape, rather short but well proportioned. The face is strong and intellectual in appearance with clear-cut features. The lips will be full, but delicately shaped, and the teeth are customarily perfect. The complexion of these natives tends to be quite fair, clear and rather good, but the skin will be extremely sensitive and inclined toward oiliness during the younger years. Often the hands and feet feel rough and drawn after washing. The eyes of a Virgo subject will probably be the most described as soulful and large, normally brown or blue in color. There is a gracious manner here with well-developed perceptive facilities. The disposition is generally rather jovial, and these are very loyal souls with an inborn desire to give counsel to friends, in which many instances would be wise to follow. Those governed by the sign possess charming voices, soft, musical, and singularly harmless at times, although there is a tendency for it to sound somewhat flat and lacking in coloration. They are accurate in their speech and make a fine distinction in the use of words, often displaying a prime and drawn expression around the mouth. I don't know. Yes. That was creepy. And yeah, that was pretty much all there is to that. I had to redo that because that stupid ass thing cut it off before. I know like 3,000 Virgos now. Like out of the last video I made, I met like 5 Virgos the past time I've been back in school. That's kind of scary. Well, guess that's it. My hair looks creepy.